Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Roscoe Reaction. Today we are watching I Raided the Ancient City and I liked it. To catch you up, last episode he saw an ancient city but didn't read it just yet. So let's see what happens next.
Here's Hank. He was a scientist trying to find the cure for death. He said he would never die. Never mind, he's dead.
Hang on.
What is going on, Llama Nation? It's Roscoe McGillicuddy, and welcome to another episode of Roscoe Plays Games and Doesn't Yell at You, or as we're calling it, Ripgadget. It's called that because there are so many gaming YouTubers out there who do nothing but yell and scream all the time, and that has just gotten really, really old. So in my series, I don't yell at you at all because I care about your eardrums and your sanity. We are still here building our survival world empire, and we are doing really well so far. At the end of the last episode, I found a deep, dark biome. We are going to go down there today and look for an ancient city. If we find one, we are going to cheat death and rob it of all of its riches. And, of course, there will be plenty of "Nevermind, he's dead" references along the way as we kill mobs, because that's just what we do here at Ripgadget. But tell you what, let's stop talking about it and just do it. Seriously guys, we are heading into a deep dark biome still pretty early on in our process, so you have to prepare for a trip like this. Even though there are not a lot of mobs in the deep dark, I still like to have plenty of arrows on hand. Why wait till a mob gets up in your face to fight him when you can snipe him from a mile away like a real man? So to get arrows, I need feathers, and you know what that means. I have to grow my inbred chicken army. I'm low on grass seed, so I'm mowing the grass around this town. Seriously, the people in this town are complete slobs and have let things really get out of control here. Before me, this town was nothing. You know what? I'm going to officially name it Roscoeville, since I am the best thing that has ever happened to this dump. There. Now it's official. Welcome to Roscoeville. Population stupid. I also found out I'm really low on wood, so I'm going to do what is right for the environment and cut down as many trees as possible. I only cut down oak trees because other kinds of trees are dumb. I was surprised when I ran into Fred the zombie during the daytime. Fred was known as Fiery Fred back in high school because one time he set fire to— nevermind, he's dead. I'm also making fences so I can start yet another unholy inbreeding farming experiment, which will help us later on in the deep dark. Look guys, it's Stanley the Creeper. Stanley is from Ohio and went to college on a football scholarship. He was the best kicker the league had ever seen until the day he injured his knee while wrestling with a— nevermind, he's dead. You know guys, sometimes life throws you curveballs and we just got one right here. I guess this band of pillagers thinks they're going to mess with your boy, but what they don't know is that I am a skilled archer and fear no man. So I'm just gonna go up to the top of my dank fortress and pick these dorks off one by one, because that's just how a real man would do it.
Yeah! He made it! Thank him! What's a good name for an amateur? Oh, just think of someone who's a complete jerk to you. That's a good name for an amateur. Just think of them after someone you dislike.
Well, I killed them all because your boy does not play nice or show any mercy.
Yeah.
But I did get that bad omen thing, which means I cannot go back into Roscoeville until I drink some milk.
He needs some milk!
So now I have to find some random cow and steal her milk so I can go back into the town that is named after me but is still full of morons. But first I'm going to hang up this cool poster I got from killing those stupid pillagers. Alright, finding a cow took forever, but there we go. Now I can go back into Roscoeville without them getting raided, all because I killed all those gray Squidward tentacles looking dudes. The time has come, everyone, for me to finally harvest from my inbred chicken army. Sorry guys, I love you all, but I need your feathers and your meat. Daddy has a job to do.
Yeah, we don't want any ancient chickens.
Congratulations, you all have survived the first feather harvest. Have these seeds so you can replenish the numbers from those we have lost. Now, in order to explore the deep dark without getting yourself brutally murdered in the first 4 seconds, you need wool. and the best way to get wool is to start an unholy inbred sheep operation. So let's build a fence and go get some sheep who will become the fathers and mothers of millions. I am only going to find white sheep for my farm because their wool is easy to see in the deep dark, and I don't want to have multiple stacks of different colored wool in my inventory. Please don't think about it any deeper than that. There we go. That is a start. Meet Adam and Eve and Steve, sheep. Oh yeah, and don't forget little Leroy. I also took some time to pick some beetroots from Farmer Brown's own garden, and then I traded them to him for an emerald. He is definitely what I mean when I say Roscoeville is population stupid. Hey, you remember when I said in this video that we were going to be exploring the deep dark biome? I figured maybe we could go ahead and finally get to that, so let's go. Meet my friends Dale and Phyllis. These two were married before becoming zombies, and they loved each other deeply. They were always by each other's side. Never mind, he's dead. Phyllis has, never mind, she's dead. Okay guys, here we are again, and yes, we definitely have an ancient city down here. Now normally these places are super hard to raid without getting absolutely slaughtered, but I'm Roscoe McGillicuddy, and I fear nothing. This thing's going down, so let's go ahead and do this thing. So I just noticed that this deep dark biome is actually not too far from where the abandoned mine shaft near the opening of my cave is, so that's fortunate. Hey look, it's Greg. Funny story about Greg. Before he became a zombie, he totally, never mind, he's dead. Not far behind Greg was Alan, the zombie. Alan has diabetes, but he ended up overcoming it actually by, never mind, he's dead. Here's Hank. He was a scientist trying to find the cure for death. He said he would never die. Never mind, he's dead. Hey, sweet, diamonds.
Wow, I have found the diamond, yes.
Pretty cool that we ended up right next to one of the first ruined buildings in the city, and there are chests all in these things, so let's go get some free stuff. Okay, so compared to a bunch of the chests that I would expect to find in the deep dark biomes, this one is pretty lame. But right now, I'm going to use this chest to hold some of my stuff that I don't need so I can actually grab more stuff in my inventory. Here's another one of these little towers. Let's see if this one has a chest that's actually worth my time. Not much better, but I'll take it. So far, this deep dark is more like a deep dork, or a derp dark. Which do you like better? Let me know in the comments, but for the rest of this video, I'm going to call it the deep dork. So here is where all the fun begins. The deep dork is full of all these punks like sensors and catalysts and shriekers, like that loser way up there. If you've never been to the deep dork, here's how it works. If the sensors detect you, they'll send a signal out. If they're close enough to a shrieker, the shrieker will scream. If you activate 3 shriekers within some span of time, it'll summon a boss mob called the Warden, and you do not want to mess with this guy. At this point, you're basically dead unless you can get out of there quickly. These sensors will activate if you touch them, destroy them, or do anything like placing a block or changing armor anywhere near them. Oh yeah, and you have to sneak around them too, so navigating this deep dork biome is pretty slow. And you can't mess it up either, or you are a goner. One thing you can do to keep these sensors from sensing you is to use wool to dampen sound. If you walk on wool, the sensors cannot hear you. If you surround a sensor or a shrieker with wool, sound won't go in and out, to or from them. So yeah, the idea is to get as much loot as you can from numerous chests in the deep dork without messing up and sealing your doom by summoning the Warden, because like I said before, if you do that, you are so dead. There's probably a chest in this little building here, but I can't do much with that stupid shrieker up there, so I have to take him out.
Now you get how you're building an empire, taking over villages, sort of.
Rats, I already screwed up. I was in sneak mode and accidentally placed a torch, and that caused a shrieker to shriek. I can't get in that chest until I remove that shrieker, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now we're talking. I was finally able to get into that chest, and it has an enchanted book in it with Swift Sneak 2. Swift Sneak is an enchantment for your leggings, which allows you to be in sneak mode and move faster than normal sneak mode. So this will make life a lot better for me down here in the deep dork. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about these guys. These guys are called catalysts. They are not much of a threat down here, so I'm ignoring them. But they do have a function. If you are able to collect one of these using a hoe with silk touch, and place it in a non-skulk environment, and then you kill a mob near it, it will actually cause skulk to spread in that area. It's pretty cool, but also pretty useless, so as long as these guys aren't trying to end my life, I'm good. Here's a third chest. Seriously, they're all over the place in here, which is why I love the deep dork. This one has a Book of Swift Sneak 1, which is pointless to me, but I'll grab it anyway. There's also a Looting 3 enchantment, which I will definitely be taking home, and of course the normal garbage no one wants. I'm back up at my home base and I'm going to need to make an anvil so I can put that sweet Swift Sneak enchantment on my pants. Oh yeah, your boy is going to be sneaking swift now. Time to get even more wool from my inbred sheep. You need a bunch of wool for the deep dork, so my sheep are really coming through for me right now. Now that we've recouped, let's head back down into the deep dork and plunder the rest of its booty. Not that kind of booty, you know what I mean, sheesh. Another zombie duo. First, we have Justin, who was amazing at Pokemon Go back in the day. He was the only person to have ever captured it, never mind, he's dead. And then there's Ricky. Not gonna lie, Ricky was kind of a jerk. Never mind, he's dead. Okay, we are back in the deep dork, and I am going to slowly get rid of all of these stupid sensors. Without sensors, the shriekers won't get activated, and I want to be able to move around without getting mercilessly slaughtered. So these fools have got to go. I didn't mention it before, but the best tool to use to collect these guys is a hoe. Yeah, finally the hoe has a serious use in this game. Now this is a problem. If I accidentally activate these sensors, that shrieker is totally going to go nuts, and that would be another step closer to summoning the warden. I do not want that. So I could surround this shrieker with wool and eliminate him, but in this case I'm going to keep him encased in wool along with the sensor nearby. This way, later on in the game, if I actually want to make a video where I'm fighting the warden, I'll have a way of summoning him. Ugh, more of these clowns. I seriously can't stand these guys. There are 3 of them all around me, so I have to be extra careful here. I found this chest up here and thought I was being careful by surrounding it on a few sides, but when I opened it, it activated a shrieker in another direction. So now I'm yet another step closer to getting my teeth bashed in by the warden. Yay. Rats, and now I see a Swift Sneak 3 enchantment. But there is a cool Silk Touch hoe that I can use to collect the sensors and stuff. They have redstone capabilities, so I'll grab a few of them while I'm down here too. I wonder if I can open this chest without causing everyone to spaz out. Oh wow, it worked. And I found myself some cool diamond pants and a few other cool things. Score! But now I tried to go down this ladder, and apparently that alerted another shrieker, so I am now one step closer to being obliterated. The deep dork can be fun, but it can also be extremely frustrating. Uh-oh, I activated another shrieker, and that horrible crunching sound means the warden is coming. So I need to get the heck out of here quick. Okay, so I think the coast is clear and we are going to try again and get into that chest. Bingo, now let's see if what I almost died for is worth it. Gotta say, not really. Hey, future me here. When editing this video, I saw this skeleton head. I didn't see it when I was originally playing the game because I was too busy drinking a Mountain Dew, so later on I came back and got this skull to decorate my base with. My inventory was so full, so I went back to that first chest to unload a bit. This way I won't lose a bunch of cool stuff if I die because I am already on bad terms with the warden. I'm still not sure why this guy hates me so badly. I literally did nothing to him. I mean, except for stealing all of his stuff and all. I found another chest here, but I have a feeling I may have found most of the good stuff in this city. Seriously, who's collecting all these bones anyway? Oops, triggered yet another shrieker. Fortunately, it seems like enough time has passed that the warden won't come out this time, which is good, because I like to be alive. But there it is, another accidental summoning of the warden. Time to get out of here. Alright, I made it. Before I tripped off the warden, I found 2 more chests, so I'm definitely going back there to check them out. So I came back to see if I could get into this chest here. Hopefully it has something worth my time and not just a bunch of bones and coal. Alright, a golden apple. Ooh. Here comes Terry the zombie. Terry one time discovered the meaning of life. He found out that it had something to do with, never mind, he's dead. And here's Brad the zombie. Brad had a rough childhood in that when he was 4, his parents, never mind, he's dead. Well, for now I think I've had all the fun I can handle for one day. I'm going back up to the top to organize all my new stuff and plan my next adventure. I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that earlier while I was in the deep dork biome, I actually found a book with an infinity enchantment on it. The bad news is, it means I no longer need to keep a bunch of arrows on hand. And that means I technically no longer need my unholy inbred chicken army. But I cannot imagine life without them, so I will be keeping them around and continuing to inbreed them just for the heck of it. I only love the chickens that are in my inbred chicken army. All others are intruders, like Kevin here. Never mind, he's dead. Well guys, that was a lot of fun, but I am done risking my life for the time being. But we did get to steal a bunch of cool stuff, and that'll make life easier for us going forward, so it was totally worth it. That's going to be it for this video, but before we go, let's take a moment and pay tribute to those that have fallen in this episode. There was Fred the Zombie, Stanley the Creeper, Dale and Phyllis the Married Zombies, Greg the Zombie, Alan the Zombie, Hank the Zombie, Justin and Ricky, Terry the Zombie, Brad the Zombie, and of course, who could forget Kevin the Chicken. Join me next time when we build our first nether portal and see if we can find some blaze rods and other goodies. Until then, don't forget you can visit the official Roscoe McGillicuddy merch store at roscoemcgillicuddy.com. And as I always say, do something nice for somebody today, and I will see you in our next episode.
Peace out. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Bye.